Hey guys, what's going on? If I seem tentative or weird, it's because I just tried to starting up a stream and it just crashed. But what is up, everybody? It's Jair Soul here with my first little bit of YouTube content in a good little bit. Met a few people who weren't too good at Ark or wanted to know how to play, and I also have a few buds who aren't the greatest at it. So I said, oh god, I need to run from that thing. But I'm like, I'm going to make my own custom Ark, do a little Let's Play for some people, and get some practice in for some peeps. Or explain how the game. So, you guys might not recognize... Oh, sweet mother cupboard. So I'm actually on a custom Ark right now. It's completely unique generated. It's the Island Ragnarok Scorched Earth Aberration Center. Completely unique. Through all the trials and tribulations of this map for the first time ever, and just pretty much seeing what's going on. So, a few people might be rusty. So this is Ark. This is or a few people might not know what this is or how to play. This is Ark. I call this game Minecraft, hardcore Minecraft for big kids. See, in Minecraft, you'd walk up to a tree and you'd punch it a few times and you'd mine the log and you'd get a log of wood. Well, Ark, it's kind of the same, but you might notice off to the left, that's the feed of inventory stuff I'm getting, or leaving my inventory. Right there it says I got something called thatch. Well, you need, you need more stuff in Ark to get going than you need in base Minecraft. For example, in base Minecraft, as soon as you picked up your first little bit of wooden log, you can make yourself a crafting table and you go from there. Well, Ark's a bit harder. So, in order to get your first pickaxe, actually, first you need to walk around and punch a few trees down. I actually increased my carry weight a little bit and my temperature fortitude. Alright, now I can make some clothing in a little bit. So in order to make your first pickaxe, you actually need a couple things. You need thatch from a tree. You need to pick these little stones on the ground with, I don't know what the PC controls are, but on PlayStation it's triangle to pick up stuff like this, and if you're on Xbox, it's Y. Those frickin' seagulls are damaging me and stealing my berries. Wonderful. Did all that work right there, just for one pickaxe. Once you get your first pickaxe, it all accelerates from there a little bit if you know what you're doing. So you want to walk up to some stones, mine them. I need to get off this frickin' beach. This thing's going to steal all the food resources I get. But so you want to mine a couple rocks until you get some metal. Can you frickin' get off, you stupid birds? I'm just going to drop all my food on the ground so they don't attack me anymore. You stupid sons of bitches, get the hell off of me. I'm trying to get something here. There's a specific item I need. Can you give me what I need, game, please? You stupid birds, I don't have any freaking food left. Stop attacking me. Almost broke my damn pickaxe trying to get, just so I can get a frickin' axe. So Ark is already harder than Minecraft. As you can see, those stupid frickin' seagulls over there were attacking me just to steal food items from my inventory. They'll attack you if you have any food on you. Apparently they'll attack you even if you're in the area. But every time they attack you, they steal your food. That's why I tried to throw my food on the ground so that they wouldn't attack me. Apparently it didn't work. I get the feeling I'm going to die soon, so I'm just going to increase my stats as much as I can. That way I respawn with full stats. Nifty trick you can do. But, so far this custom world that I made is hardcore. I didn't hand make this world. You're not supposed to attack unless you have packs of 3. Anyway, that was weird. Need to up my steets a little bit. I'm probably getting way off the track. But So there's a couple different things that's completely unique to Ark that aren't at all in Minecraft. For example, in Minecraft you can make anything you want as long as you have the resources. You don't have to learn how to make it. On Ark, there's this handy dandy tree right here. It's called all the different engrams you can make and learn, or learn and make. One player can't get all the engrams in the game unless you use commands, which I'll probably be doing at some point during this series, just so I can showcase a lot of the stuff. And he's gonna try and steal something from me. Oh my god. This world is already more cutthroat than I had ever imagined. So when you spawn in on different areas of the Ark, there are they rate the difficulty of that area. Apparently this area is called easy, but that's the third crocodile I've seen since spawning, and I've recorded the entire spawn, and like I haven't done any commands. All the levels I've gotten on cam. I'm thinking I might do most of this world on cam, maybe a little bit offline if it's just tedious grinding or flying around looking for loot. So once you get your first pickaxe, anyway, you should start mining as much stone as you can, trying to get an item called flint. I remember having this problem with the last custom world that I generated where rocks weren't generating flint or dropping flint. That's another carnivore that'll kill me if I get too close. It's called a baryonyx. Not friendly. I do need to get some berries because I am rather low on food. And just having berries in general helps because there are some animals you can only tame with berries. Hint, hint, wink, wink. I would also like to find an area that's relatively devoid of hostiles, unlike the two in front of me. So see right here, I'd try and make myself a spear right now so I can attack those and defend myself. But unfortunately, you need an item called flint in order to get a hatchet, a spear, or your torches. You need flint for a lot of the early game stuff. And bingo! Oh, thank you, you blessed green moldy rock. Bingo. Now I can make myself a spear and a torch. So in case you guys are wondering, this world is boosted. And what that means is in Minecraft, if you mine a log, if you mine a tree, each log you mine will give you one log. On Ark, it's obviously a little bit different. It's not set blocks. But say I mine a tree, normally I'd get a set amount of resources. Well, with the settings I'm running, I get a little bit more resources than I would on a non-boosted, or air quote, boosted world. Playing with boost, in my opinion, it's not really cheating, but for people like me, I've got enough friends, and I generally play alone. So playing with boosts helps you get endgame faster. You get further than you would on your own, which just kind of helps all around. So let's make myself some clothing, because I'm sick and tired of staring at this naked chick. And I also got myself a spear, a hatchet, and a torch, which means I'm moving up in the world. I would like to repair... Alright, so the fun fact about Ark... Alright, let me... crap, I can't cancel that. But so just about everybody has either watched or played Minecraft. In Minecraft, your efficiency 3 looting, your efficiency fortune unbreaking silk touch pickaxe is broken. Oh no! It's completely broken, you'll never get it again. Well, Ark's different. If something of yours breaks, it'll stay broken in your inventory until you either throw it out or you repair it for the resources that it requires. Please don't steal my... I like how I attack attack it, it steals something from me, and then it auto-tames. Yeah, I'll be taking my hatchet back that you stole from me. Fucking rat. So these things right here, the thing that I just killed, it's called a Pegamist axe. I kind of call them like the hairless rats, because that's how ugly they are. I'll try and drag them so you guys can see. Well, something about Pegamist axes is they will always steal. So if you look in the bottom, right in the bottom, that's my hotbar. I have it set so if I hold L1 or left bumper and then move to the right D-pad or a directional pad, I'll pull out my stone hatchet. Well, these little suckers will always steal the item in your far right. The easy way to tame them is if you have berries in the far right, specifically grapes or the berries that are called mejo berries, they will tame. Well, I always keep my hatchet in my far right, which means anytime I'm walking through anywhere and those things attack me, they steal my hatchet. If you really want to be a funny guy, you could pick up poop in this game and put it in your far right so that when they go to steal something from you, they literally steal shit. I'm not getting any good resources from this thing. Alright. So one of the key elements about Ark is it's lethal. As you can see, I spawned in on the beach down there, and you guys got to miss the spawn animation because my first stream crashed. But all down there, there's lethal creatures everywhere. Ark is all about survival, becoming the apex predator. Well, I like that Brontosaurus over there that could kill me if I tried to punch it once. I need shelter. I need food just like it does. But I need resources, I need weapons, I need armor. It's the usual human survival. Well, one of the best ways to survive in Ark is finding a low population area away from players. If you play single player like me, you don't have to worry about that. If you play servers, try PvE if attacked by other players, and you don't have to worry about getting your crap stolen. But I recommend finding an area that has not that many hostile creatures. Clearly I spawned in the wrong area because there's already frickin' like 15 crocs in the area near me. And just find somewhere peaceful, build your house, start building your resources up, and then get the hell to somewhere where you can start making leaps and bounds of progress. That right there in the center of my screen over there, that's a crocodile. Those things are called Sarcos. Right, that's not the full name, but I call them Sarcos for short. Most of the community does. What we're going to be doing is we are going to be taming a pterodactyl so we can fly out of here. In order to do that, we're going to have to do a few things first. So I opened up the level up tree. I'm going to have to learn something down here called a bola. It's a little thing you swing around in your hand, you throw it at something, and it ties up their legs. Really useful for keeping something still that you want to either kill or knock out. See, there's a couple ways of taming creatures in Ark. You can there's some creatures where, like for example, a sheep called ovises. Ovis, you walk up to one, you feed it a special type of vegetable, or mixture of vegetables, and it'll tame eventually. Same with horses, and unicorns in case you find the only one on your continent. Well, there's also some animals that you have to, it's called a torp tame, where you have to knock it out first, like completely knock it out cold, and then feed it its favorite food. Pterodactyls are one such example. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to make a bola, which I already have one, putting it on my hotbar at the, I'm just going to say the down key. You can barely see it since it's dark right here, but it's in my hand. And what I'm going to do is when I find a pterodactyl I want to tame, did I already make a club? Yes, I did. I'm going to immobilize it and then club it to death. Or not club it to death, but club it to the point where it's unconscious. And then feed it some raw meat because they're carnivorous. And then bingo boingo. I'll be able to fly off this cursed continent, this cursed island. Well, you can tame something all you want to, but in Ark, most creatures require a saddle to be ridden, if they're able to be ridden. Can you, rat, stop stealing my hatchet? I appreciate the free meat, but it's getting annoying. That's a Dilophosaur. These things, even on official continents, will plague you in the beginning. They spit a poison at your face that slows you down a little bit, I think, and temporarily blinds you, which is no fun, especially for a beginner. So what I'm trying to do right now is I'm trying to find a turtle, because I have to kill a turtle, and then kind of take a shell and turn it into a saddle for pterodactyl. Look, dude, I'm not gonna try and fight you, just stay out of my way. So I might be using a command here in a minute, because it's getting a little bit dark, so I might actually use some commands and see what you guys think about them. If I'm allowed to use them or not. Because you can use admin commands in this. Like, watch, if you pause your game, press a couple of keys, you can type in, God, or you can speed the world up, you can make yourself immune or spawn items in. The only commands I'm thinking about using are speeding the world up temporarily. So if I'm just sitting still, like when I'm AFK, just trying to grind for cooking metal down, or the other command I'm using right now is just turning it to dawn, or rather an hour after dawn. And if you guys approve of it, this will also showcase some of the commands in the game. Okay, so one of the other fun things about the game is certain animals will spawn at extremely high levels, like this level 115 Triceratops right here that tried to just kill me with a glitchy leg, apparently. And its predecessor before it was only like a level 30 at tops. Ark is not biased. It will spawn, if your world settings allow it, a 500 right next to a 3. And there's something carnivorous in the area that's been attacking those animals, so I need to get out of here. Saw some turtles over here a minute ago, and I don't know where they are. I think I'm going to kill that crocodile just for peace of mind. That's a level 120. Okay, I might die here if I don't kite this thing the right way. Which I did. And apparently I bounced off its leg. Ooh, gave me a free slingshot, another spear, and its skin for a trophy. Along with plenty of raw meat and some extra hide, so if I want to, I can start repairing some of my gear. Let's get some more berries. So normally by this point I'm a little bit further. I've started the foundations of my house, but I'm not, like I said, this is the first time I made a completely custom world, so I'm not at all familiar with it. And normally the map is a little bit more detailed than this. You can actually see terrain features occasionally, but apparently they don't do detailed maps on custom worlds, which I've got no problem with that. It would be a little bit too easy. Holy. Oh, I forgot they gave these things a new ability. A few months back, there was a couple downloads or updates called the TLC patches. Can you register that I'm wearing a hat, please? But the TLC patches gave new, unique abilities to forgotten and generally useless animals. The crocodile that I just killed 2 of, called the Sarco, was one of those creatures, and it got a actual death roll like a crocodile. Here we go, there's a turtle over there. Now, anybody who likes turtles might not want to watch this, but Mr. Turtle over here is going to have to take a long nap. Hopefully it'll come back as a That's something not useless, anything but a dodo, really. Alright, so if you guys saw on the left, I got an item called keratin. This stuff. You can make most of the saddles in the game out of that material. So now here's the fun part. I have to wander... Weird glitch. I have to wander all the way back over there to where I saw those pterodactyls. They're actually called pterodons in this. Wait for one to land, tie it up, and then feed it some meat while hopefully not getting attacked. All I need to eat now. I might actually have to use some of this meat on myself. So there's a couple cool things you can do in Ark. For example, you can make custom recipes that are unique to you, or you can, there's actually a couple really good ones on Steam that I've seen. This one, it's not unique to me, that I'm about to show you guys. But it is, kinda unique. At least nobody that I play with has figured out how to do it. It's kind of insultingly simple. So all you need is, first off, in order to make your own custom recipe, and the reason why I'm talking about food now all of a sudden is because I'm starving to death, so I kind of need to get some food in me. Let me also level up how fast I can craft stuff. It's now 2 times as fast. I'm also going to level up my movement speed. Right, there we go. Sorry about that, folks. Well, anyway, as I was saying, as I'm kind of starving to death, so I kind of need to get some food in me now. But one of the things you can do in Ark is you can actually, what I'm doing right now is I'm making my own custom recipe, and I'm designing it to look like a burger. Which is just weird, I guess. It's just something I do. Yeah, there we go. Let's call this Heels. Just because I like being stupid and childish sometimes. And we'll title this one 1 because it uses 1 raw meat to make. So right here, I'm hovering over to the blueprint recipe Heels. Yes, I know I'm starving to death again, game. Let's throw 100 raw meat in there, light the fire, and the game will auto-cook the recipe. Bingo. Some amazing burgers that'll heal my stats insanely. I don't ignore us. Can I even English today? But those burgers that I made will passively heal my health, my stamina, and my hunger bar insanely. Yep. Anyway, it'll just heal my stats for a very long time, to a very significant degree. So as you guys might notice, I'm currently swimming. There's actually an oxygen stat that you can level up. Is that an oil deposit down there? Yes, that is. Ooh, should I go for a little bit of that? No, my oxygen's... I drown by the time I get down there. And there's another one too. If it weren't for the crocodiles, I actually might make my house here. Crocodiles and those blasted seagulls. So there's a lot of items that I make to boost me along in my... Where's my cooking pit? There it is. My cooking pot. Yeah, I think 14's enough, not including the one I ate. So just take everything, put out the fire, and I'll leave this here in case I need to come back later. Alright, so anyway, you can actually go underwater in Ark. You can... There's actually endgame, there's scuba suits and harpoon guns if you really go far in the game. This is endgame level stuff, like you've beaten final bosses numerous times in the hardest difficulty, yada yada yada. You can actually make a completely submerged underwater base that requires no influx of oxygen. It's pretty cool. They're called vacuum compartments. And I've actually built completely underwater bases with them before. They're really fun. They're hard to learn how to use. I've never seen one of those that red. I should have tamed that. Oh, speaking of red, look at that beautiful pterodactyl over there. And it's landing. Alright. So, taming your first pterodactyl is one of the first challenges, air quote challenges, in Ark. It's almost like a rite of passage that every player should do. Oh, no, you don't, you little piece of My friggin' spear broke. And I accidentally just made a new hatchet, because I tried to use my hatchet to mine it when it was already knocked out. Right. So this thing's knocked out. It's a male, level 40. Beautiful shade of red. Now, you do see that purple bar? That's its unconscious bar. When that fully goes black again, he'll have woken up. So what I need to do in the meantime is I need to kill anything carnivorous in the area that might attempt to harm this thing while it's unconscious, because if it does, I'll be reset from square one. I'll have to find another, knock it out, and feed it. But once it's done, or once it's eaten enough to be mine, it'll actually wake up, tamed as mine. Okay, I need to be level 38 to make a saddle for that thing. What level am I now? 29. Not too far. It's only, I'm actually 30 because I'm going to put this level in. Bingo, I'm level 30. But, so I just need to grind a little bit of levels, also level up that thing, so it's not too hard. And while I'm waiting, I think I'm going to learn a few engrams, or blueprints, so I can make some stuff. When I have the resources for it, of course. Ooh, smithy or forge, metal tools, parachute. So, I have this kind of joke that I do with everyone I play with, when I do play with people on Ark. Always carry a parachute. I like to do stupid stuff in this game, like really stupid stuff, like jumping from world height. Just going to the top of the world, hitting the barrier up there, and then just jumping off. I advise people, whoever I play with, always carry a parachute, because I'm frickin' nuts. And that's one of the smartest things you can do around me, is keep a parachute. Also, keeping parachutes is pretty useful if you're playing with a group, with maybe a jokester like me who likes to do high-altitude flights. Or it's just another use is if you're on top of a mountain up there. Normally, fall damage in this game is a monster. If you aren't paying attention, you will be slaughtered by fall damage. It takes a little bit to get used to it. I usually have my health high enough where I barely feel it. There we go, he tamed. Beautiful shade of red, like I said. So he's level 51. What level is this Triceratops? 20. Alright, go attack it and get some levels. What? It already killed it? Nani? Hold up. Let's tell it to attack that little Pegamistax right over there. I'll just kill it. Kinda disappointed he's not harvesting the corpses, but hey. Because he does need to get some food too. Alright, let's tell him to park there. Once he stops chasing his own wing. There we go. And let's level up his weight stat so he can actually carry my fat ass when I finally get a saddle to fly on him. I think I'm gonna park him there. Yeah. Alright, so I need to go get some levels, and one of the fastest ways to get levels in this game is either to kill a lot of stuff, or to mine stuff and just generally level up. Or just mine stuff and craft stuff. And I keep saying stuff a lot, but I don't have a better description for a lot of the things in Ark. Alright, level 31. Let's kill this trike. Oh, he's level 140. Oh, there. So one of the things a lot of people don't know about trikes is since they got buffed in the TLC update, they actually have a charging ability now, or if you saw his right leg kind of charging like a bull, they will run you down now. And And they also take, I want to say like 20% less damage from the head. So if you're trying to knock one out, because trikes, or triceratops, they're called trikes in the community. But if you're trying to tame your own triceratops, don't attack them in the face. They have more resistance to attacks from the face. You know, hence the giant plate of bone. So if you're trying to kill one or knock one out so you can tame it and make it yours, which it's a very useful animal to have early to mid game. Don't attack it from the face. See if you can strafe around it like this, and while you're kiting it, either pelt it with arrows that'll make it fall asleep, or... And pre-fire. You got stuck on the stupid rock. I feels your pain, little one. I should have kept my pterodactyl with me because I don't know where it is now. And the seagulls are back, stealing my resources. So I need to run, find my bird. There he is. I might be in a high enough level now. Ah, 2 more. So what should I put this level in? Let's do more crafting skill, that way I can make stuff even faster, and when I get blueprints later on in the run from care packages, I'll be able to make them even better. I'm gonna steal their kill, just because I can. But something big would run up and fight me so I can get another level. So if I cash this level in, I'll be a 37, but I'm not going to cash it in until I can be 38, so I can make that thing saddle immediately. Here we go, this parasaur should get me the level I need. Ooh, there's something fighting over there. Huh. Alright, can I level up now? Still need 1 more. Alright, let's put this into my attack damage, and let's see how close I am to a 38. A third of the way there, okay. So I'm just gonna kill everything I see. I know it's a little bit savage. That's a nice shade of red, too. Dang. Can another crocodile show its ugly head so I can kill that and get... Oh, never mind, I got a level. Alright. Another melee. Alright, now since I'm 38, I can level up my tree again. Right, level up. So now I can scroll down to level 38 right here, pterodon saddle, and I learned how to make it. Let's also learn how to make a set of really good armor. This stuff's called chitin. It's, there's a couple different types of armor in the game. I'll get to that maybe later, or maybe just never, I don't know, if I forget about it. But, chitin, I'm pretty sure, is resistant to melee attacks, while metal armor, which is called flak, is more resistant to bullets and ranged, if I remember correctly. Alright. So now since I know how to make it saddle, what do I need to make it? 125 fiber. That's going to be a pain to get, so I'm going to tell him to follow me. That way I don't lose him again. And the way to get fiber in this, if I didn't already explain, is you have to walk up to bushes like this little one, tap it a few times with your triangle or your X or whatever the harvest key is on PC. And you just want to walk up and harvest. Not with a weapon, not with not hacking the thing down with a hatchet or a pickaxe. Just casually walking up and just tearing it apart with your bare hands. So I need to get 125 so I can make a saddle for my birdie, then I can fly out of here. And I saw somebody just joined in the stream, so I'll rehash a little bit. Welcome to the stream, friend. I'm doing a Ark stream on a completely custom map. It's Disco Party, anyone? It's a completely custom map, uniquely generated by me. No one else has this world. And I wanted to do just a Let's Play how-to on the game. if you're curious on any details on just the beginning stuff, I did a very bad intro on how to get some of the early stuff. But now, we've got the ability to fly and the ability to travel, which is massive. Because now, I didn't realize I tamed one of those and I picked it up. Huh. But now I have the ability to fly anywhere I want. The magic carpet from Aladdin. So here's the fun fact. Here's the fun part. I get to fly around and explore. And one of the most amazing things about it. Look at that beautiful red turtle. I digress. Let's kill that just so I can get some resources. Was that an egg? No, it's another red turtle. Oh, I forgot there's an event going on right now which gives a lot of animals new exotic colors. Anyway, one of the best parts about Ark that Minecraft doesn't have, well, you can explore in Minecraft, but it gets repetitive, and so does Ark after a long while. Spino Pond. I used to have a really good friend in this game who loved Spinosauruses. And this would be a great place to tame them. I think this counts as an ocean biome, too. Right here. I didn't think that would work. But it did. Let's just go level farming. I mean, why not? That was gonna kill itself eventually. Oh, that's a piranha over there. Come here, little buddy. So no, this doesn't count as a ocean biome if piranhas are spawning. Alright, let's check what's in this loot bag. Trash. Alright, so I need to be careful when I'm diving in here. But I'm searching for a particular crustacean that frequents the bottoms of oceans and ponds like this. Oh, you know what? I wish otters spawned over here. I can't attack these things because my... Oh, my pickaxe broke. Oh, my pickaxe, my spear. Where's the bird? Alright. But, anyway. There's a lot of resources and a lot of cool stuff to Ark. I was digressing about exploring. So anyway, one of the best parts about Ark is, well, yes, almost every world is the... Oh! Look at that beauty of a bird. What I wouldn't give to Tammy right now. They're very scared of people. They'll actually run on sight if you're even near one, which is kind of sad. But is that crystal? I'm making my house on this mountain. Too bad there's nowhere good to build up here. I'll make my house. Yeah, I'm gonna make my house down here because I know I can easily kill all those carnivores down there. It's a nice open plain right here. And even care packages drop over here. Let's see what it has for me. It's a double, too. So if you guys see that yellow ring around it, that means it has 2 times the loot that it would normally have. So let's see what this buddy has. The worst housing material in the game. And a saddle for a joke of an animal. It's seriously that animal that you tell, like, beginners to go after. Like, it's barely harder to tame than a dodo. If that says anything. So I'm trying to see where I should park. If I should park closer to that, if I should go a little bit farther. I might have to be careful, though. I might have to wall in my house. But, like, just do, like, a massive gate system around my area just so I can not be killed by those. And I'm going to read the viewer message. Let's see what you guys have to say. View comments. Yes, I killed a turtle. It was a necessary murder. I mean, think of it this way. If I didn't kill that turtle, I wouldn't be able to fly on my bird. If I wasn't able to fly on my bird, I wouldn't be able to come here. Alright. So now we need to get a house going. It's already been technically one night on this world, and making a dirt house in Ark isn't an option. So, you guys might be saying L or Gyrosoul, depending on how you know me. L is what I go by whenever I'm gaming with an actual group. You guys might be saying, Gyrosoul, you just got house materials out of that drop over there, and you just threw them on the ground, and you're saying you're about to make a house? Yes. The A looked bad. B, it's the weakest stuff in the game, and I was planning on making something a little bit more substantial. So there's a couple different tiers. There's this stuff right here. It's called thatch. It's literally like imagine crinkling some dead leaves in your hands. That's what thatch feels like. That's how flimsy it is. And then you go up one tier, and you go to wood, your usual log cabin. And you can actually make stone houses. They're a little bit expensive. They're a little bit too much for me to make right now. But eventually, I can promise you guys I will be making my house out of stone. Actually, I could probably go for it right now. Other than fiber, there's a pretty good amount of resources in the area. Yeah, I'm going to make my house out of stone. And then a later tier in the game is you can actually make your whole house out of metal, which is freaking awesome. Especially if you're paranoid of everything killing you like I am. Alright, so I need to be careful because even out here, raptors. Raptors are some of the most deadly. I just got ink poisoned pretty much. And there's my pterodactyl coming in to save me. Hopefully it lands. Alright, he landed over there. Alright, so I need to be careful. I actually do need to wall in an area over here. Like a massive area so I can keep my dinos safe if I'm just ever standing still and not paying attention. Because those raptors will kill you very quickly in the beginning. Raptors got new ability a couple updates back where they'll kind of jump on you and pounce, and they'll pin you to the ground. You can't mount an offense nor a defense. You are literally at that animal's mercy. And it'll take off seriously like a third of your health if you're significantly buffed. Okay, what am I missing in order to make... Okay, I need some more stone so I can make my usual house. So this is where it gets a little bit grindy, and this is where I say if I was going to play this non-recorded, this is where I do it. Right. But this is the type of situation where I'd do offline. So post down in the comments, viewer. Do you want me to do the entire Ark playthrough? Oh crap, that's a raptor. Stop crafting, you idiot. Whew. I'm lucky he didn't pounce me. Ooh, he actually dropped some stuff. What does he have? Some free arrows and a recipe. Custom recipe made by the game. Grass and carrots along with some cherries, NyQuil, grapes. Huh, I'll take it. That makes... Oh, fry a curry. So there's actually special recipes in the game that do specific stuff. It's really cool, actually. The recipe that the game just gave me, I actually didn't remember off the top of my head how to make, so I would have had to look it up on how to make it. But what fry a curry does is to just really fucking hot food. It warms you up and it gives you more cold resistance if you're in a cold biome. It's pretty cool. So this right here is called a passive, if you're wondering why I'm not killing it, or why it's not trying to kill my bird or me. It's a parasaur. They're a pretty decent early game tame. They actually have a utility now. Or there's, I'm trying to not digress, but there's tames in the game that are just cool. Having a shark is cool. Having a dolphin is cool. Having a pterodactyl, or they're called pterodons in this, is a utility tame. Because you can use it, utility tames have a use. So for example, that parasaur over there, or parasaur, sorry. Parasaurs are an actual animal in this. But that parasaur has an ability where it can detect all hostile creatures or players in the area. So it's pretty good if you're just wanting to detect everything. Alright, Alright, next I need to make some walls for my house. Let's make a front door, and then I'll make the actual door frame when I get some more wood. But before I do, I need to start making some other stuff. So let's go over here to the crafting tab. And I need to get 40 fiber, which is going to be hard because I don't see any fiber-giving plants in the area. I was thinking, but I didn't say it, but that's the serious only problem that I see with living right here, is that there's no immediate fiber in the area. Which means I'll have to hunt a little bit for fiber. Or I can just remember where, no you don't, you're not stealing my frickin'... No you don't! That's the second time I've tried to pull up my hatchet to mine something, and forgotten that that something stole my hatchet, so I've had to waste the resources making a new one. I thought I saw a seagull up there. Alright, so right now I'm trying to find a berry bush. Although you're not going to give me all the resources I need. Oh, there's another one right here. I didn't even see you. Sneaky little devil. Told you I saw a friggin' seagull. Come on, swoop back down here so I can fucking one-shot your ass. There you go, suck it. You know, you stole a couple of my meat, so I'm gonna harvest your body and get your meat. Fair, fair. Alright, let's see how many walls I have for my house. I've got 6 walls. I also need to make one of those. Let's make a front door. Let's make as many more walls as I can. Or not a front door, but a door frame, so I can have a front door. Nothing attacking my animals, or my animal. Good. Alright. Look, buddy, I really want to tame you. She's actually a she. I really want to tame her, but I'll have a chance later. Let's tame another one if another one respawns. Am I getting a little bit of lag here? Alright. And there's something that was attacking that parasaur over there, so I need to be careful about whatever that is. One of the best things you can do in Ark, be aware of your surroundings. What you don't see will kill you. And I cannot stress that enough for anyone wanting to pick up the game or just try it casually. I guess I'd have like a friend's house. What you don't see will kill you. Why did I make the front door on the back side of the frickin'... I want the front door to be over here. So I'm gonna have to make another... Yeah, let's make another door frame. Let's place it right there. Let's place the front door down. I always keep my front doors open since I never play on an open server where somebody could just walk in and steal my stuff. And then let's place down... the walls like this. If you're wondering why I skipped that one right there, I'll come back to that in a little bit. I always do almost like a set blueprint or a set style for my house. So I'll walk you guys through it. I've got my front door here. I usually keep a porch area out here. Next up, I have my endgame machine room, the mechanical crafting stuff. I usually keep storage along this massive strip back here, along with a staircase right about here if I need one to get to the second floor, if I do make a second floor. And I do another mainly early game storage room right here, or chemistry crap, because you can go into chemistry in this game. It's pretty fun. But for right now, all I need is this little 3x3, so I'm going to keep it open. And it's insanely hard to place walls and do stuff later if you close it. So I'm going to throw some wood in there, and just throw some raw metal in there, and let's get that cooking down. One of the main problems I'm going to have is right here. I've got, since I play alone, and I don't have other people on to help me get resources, I have the respawn on resources set for extremely quickly. So if you guys wonder, Shire Soul, you've mined that same tree like 5 times now, what the heck? Why isn't it just staying gone? Well, that's a double yellow drop in the distance. peg him stacks, you're not stealing it. You son of a... Alright, so I live here. I need to remember that, because I'm about to go fly away from my house. But, what was I saying? It's one of the main reasons, and I don't know where I was going with that. But, right now I'm just grinding resources, building a house. Actually passively cooking down some spare metal. Yep, that was a double yellow, which means this will have some good stuff. Maybe even a gun for me. I don't have any ammo for it, but I'll have a spare gun. Oh, that's a purple. So you guys are wondering, Gyrosoul, what are all the lightsabers floating in the sky for? Well, these are called drops in Ark. And there's different grades of drops, going from really horrible, like the first one I got, all the way up to amazing. And those are the best. I'm gonna read the viewer message. Why am I saying it so weird? I'm aware of who the viewer is. There's some massive delay on the messages, and I apologize for that, folks. This is a Oh! Give me a minute, folks. Well, some bad news, peepsels. It is actually, believe it or not, past my bedtime, so I have to get off. I'm going to pick up this package over here, and then I'm going to hop off. But as I do, I'm going to explain a few things. So the package system, oh my gosh, it's another double? Are all the packages on this world doubles? So anyway, the reason why I'm so happy to get this one is it's the second highest tier in my opinion, and it had absolute trash, funnily enough. So the package system goes from white being the worst, then up to greens. That blasted tree is back. Then to blues, yellows, purples, and then reds. Reds are by far the best. Like, hands down, no question, best. Throw some more wood in there. And yellow just gave me an absolutely amazing crossbow that I can use to either do an insane amount of damage or maybe tame some things later on tomorrow. So let me do one thing, then I'm going to hop off. Sorry that the stream's cut short today, guys. I've probably been streaming like 10, 15, maybe 30 minutes at the tops. But tomorrow, tomorrow I'm going to tame a carnivore. For anyone not crazy into terminology, that is a animal that's going to try and eat me the second it sees me. Let's get a torch out so I can actually see what the hell I'm doing. I'll just throw some metal ingots in there, some wood, some hide. Let's make my first metal pickaxe. What do I need for a stone? Or no, not a stone. What do I need? Okay. So I might have to tinker around with the daytime, nighttime settings, because unlike Minecraft, you can't sleep through the night in this. It'll go and go and go and go. So what I'm thinking about doing is maybe making it so that days last longer and nights are shorter. Just for the sake of the viewing experience, because I can't imagine you guys are enjoying not being able to see anything. So let's just use that set time of day command again, set it back to 7 o'clock in the morning. I'm actually going to fly up this mountain, pick up one of the most important resources in the game, and then I'm hopping. So the reason why I say this crap's important, and it is there's an item in the game called a spyglass. And it's not just for spying, it's not for decoration either. So earlier, as you guys saw, I walked up to a level 120 Triceratops, I want to say. And try to get into a fight with it like it was just a casual low level. That could have turned out really bad for me. And I mean really badly. If I had been underprepared, which I was. So if I didn't know what I was doing, that thing could have legitimately killed me, which is a no-no. Something's going after my bird. Oh, it's just a Pachyrhinosaurus. Oh, little buddy, I thought you were a Rex, or an Allosaurus, or a Carnotaurus. That's a Stegosaurus. Right down there, that little shiny metal thing. That's an event creature. So I might be taming up a couple of those tomorrow. And render. Thank you. Okay, so what this spyglass does is watch this. Normally I'd have to walk up to that turtle to see what level it is. Take out the spyglass, aim at it. She is a female, level 50. Not tame, so her name is Green. Not green, it's yellow. Now if I were to look, I'm an enemy here, look at that pterodon, or as just someone who didn't know, that is my clan owns that pterodon. It's a level 53, and it will follow friendlies from a medium distance, which is pretty cool. Yeah, that's it for today, guys. Hope you guys have enjoyed the kind of random, kind of sloppy how-to. I might be back on anywhere in between 12 hours and 8 hours. I don't know. Depends on how much I sleep tonight. Like I said, hope you guys have enjoyed. Post down in the comments, or just get some questions ready if you guys want me to do, tame up something massive like a T-Rex tomorrow, or if you guys want me to go scuba diving, I can try it. But anyway, this is going to be a viewer pleasure stream, which means you guys want it to happen. If you guys want something, I will make it happen. Anyway, Gyrosoul signing off. Peace.